What up? This is Gads545 here, and I'm bringing you a new series called You Did What? Basically, I'm going to be exploiting the theater mode in Black Ops to bring you clips of players in Team Deathmatch and whatever I play doing stupid stuff. You know, not contributing to the team play, messing around. You know, I like to see people have fun. I do it myself, but doing it for the whole match can be pretty annoying, especially if we lose. That's going to be a big contributing factor. If we lose and you're messing around, you know, I really like to win. I really go for the win, and I get annoyed when we don't win. I'm really competitive in that way. So I'm going to try and not pick on the new players. I don't want to be mean to them or anything like that, because we've all been in that position where we've all been new to a game and we make small mistakes, but we don't know the map, we don't know how the guns work, we don't know the flow of traffic from the players and where people like to congregate, and how the places they position themselves. So I'm not going to pick on the new players. More players you'd expect to have experience. So this guy, his name is MNA Headshot. He is using, obviously, sniper rifle with variable zoom lens with Ghost, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon. Some of you are probably thinking, Sleight of Hand Pro, why is he using that? But I do exactly the same thing on a sniper rifle. Okay, you can't use the Pro perk, but having that faster reload is really important. And in fact, it's important for any gun. I can see this being the Sleight of Hand being in Black Ops being the stopping power of Call of Duty 4, where everyone used it, and it got abused basically. So I'm actually quite pleased to not see stopping power in a perks list on Black Ops. And this guy here, he's level 50, hasn't prestiged. I don't know if he is staying at level 50 or not. You know, it's up to him if he wants to do that. But I would certainly expect him to be using weapons at this point. Especially, you know, sniper rifle. If you're venturing into sniper rifle, it's probably a reason why, especially if you're doing it for a whole match. I expect him to have some experience with it and to be good with it. And clearly he isn't. He gets a few kills, but in the end his kill to death ratio is 0.41, which really didn't contribute to the team. The other team weren't that great, to be honest. There was a bunch of new guys that had just been starting, and I think 2 split screen players. So, you know, you really should be able to take advantage of those players that haven't got such a big screen as you, don't know the maps and the flow, everything I said earlier. You should be able to take advantage of them, and you should be able to get nice scores. Like me and my mate Anthony in here, we both got above 3 kill to death ratios without really trying. I was using a sniper rifle, staying, you know, quite quiet throughout the game, and I still did pretty well. So here you're going to see stuff that he does, stuff he doesn't do. I'm going to talk about things that you should do to keep yourself alive, and things you should exploit. So the first thing is spy plane. Running spy plane or counter spy plane is really good. Anything you can do to give yourself or your team, or you and your team, the advantage over or disadvantage the other team is great. Sorry, I don't know if that actually made sense. Anything you can give you and your team an advantage and disadvantage the other team is something you should use. So things like spy plane, counter spy plane, and Blackbird are brilliant. Now Blackbird, in fact, is ace. Making the other team visible on the map the whole time is just fantastic. You can see when they're waiting, where they're moving, where they're looking, you know, what they're doing. It's absolutely fantastic. You can just exploit that, and giving you the opportunity to easily work towards your next kill streak, and your teammates to work to their kill streak, so you can do them over a couple more times. So using stuff like that. So this guy, on several occasions, on the radar thing, you can see enemy players are going to come towards his position, or that they're shooting near him, or they're shooting towards him, and he doesn't do anything. It's kind of strange, as it's something you'd expect. Anyone that's played Call of Duty for a length of time will know that that is there, and that you can use that to your advantage to see where players are. And it doesn't seem to do it at all. As soon as I see spy plane or hear it coming on for our team, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to exploit that. I'm going to see where some of the other players are, the movements. You know, you can press start and you can look at the whole map, not just the map around you, the whole map, and see where players are, see where they're spawning, see the flow of traffic, see where your players are, see where they're going, where you expect the other players to spawn. So you can move around the map tactically and try and find out where enemy players are spawning and take advantage of that and shoot them before they know what's hit them. Because generally they're not going to expect players straight away to be on them. They're going to expect the players to be where they just died. So yeah, you take that to your advantage. And this guy, I think his best kill streak was 2. So I don't even know what kill streaks he had on board because he didn't get them at all. Which is kind of disappointing. You know, I would expect, you know, all of us have hard games where we don't do so well, where the enemy team's got one over on you because, you know, some of your players may not be that good, and you're going to find it hard even just to get your first kill streak. But this game really shouldn't have been one. You know, I'd expect someone like this who's really not doing well, not paying attention to the game, messing around. I'd expect them to change their class, or certainly I would, to do better. He does one good thing here, and that's when an enemy chopper comes inbound and he gets himself inside. He does die pretty quickly, but got himself inside nonetheless. Yeah, he gets a nice kill there. Hold on, let me take a sip of my drink. I'm getting a bit of a dry mouth. Alright, I'm back. God, that was good. Alright, so he's gone back up here, and this time luckily he hasn't jumped off, which is a good sign. But pissing off our players, don't really appreciate that. And I think actually, you know, in one game recently I had 2 players box me in. Oh, what are you doing? How old are you? Well, you know, in fact, I had someone standing in a doorway, you know, on my own team, wouldn't let me through. I don't understand what goes through some people's minds. I mean, yeah, this is a game, shouldn't be taken too seriously, but blocking doorways and trapping people in corners, seriously, I don't understand it. I might have to start playing hardcore if this stuff just keeps going on, just so I can kill them and move on. Because that's pissing me off. Anyway, we're coming to an end here. Hopefully, you know, I get some good clips of people, and I'll start talking more about the points in general about what you shouldn't do, what players, you know, funny stuff I see players do. And hopefully make this into an interesting series. If you got any comments or hints you want to give me, stuff you think would be good, let me know. I'll keep a lookout for them. If you got any clips you want to give me of crazy players, you know, they did what? Then just contact me and we'll sort about how you can send them to me and I'll put them in there. This guy's final kill to death ratio was 0.41. Unfortunately, he backed out just before I pressed the thing, so you don't see his score. He was just above Smiz, or whatever his name is. I don't know exactly what his exact score is. Someone out there can count, whatever. But yeah, that's episode 1. Hopefully episode 2 not too long in the future. Peace out.